Grab your boards. Welcome all surfers to Wavvy's Atlantic Ocean. Surf, 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 baby. You wanna surf on the title, Wavy? Yeah. Twerk, baby. For certain, she moving so perfect. Surf, baby. You wanna surf on the title, Wavy? Twerk, baby. I'm loving the way that you surf it.
All my niggas, they gangbang, and all these niggas do the same thing. Counting money, living insane. Steady mobbing, let my flag hang. Told them I'm ready. I'm throwing them monster like Randy. I know that these niggas can't stand me, but the automatic come in handy.
Yo, you already know it's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavy's world. Salute to all the surfers, you already know it's another Surfing Nation situation, you feel me? Alright, we about to hit that wave cave. Yo, you already know it's ATM Wavy, man. We in that good old wave cave. Salute to all of you, the surfers, for putting up. So, let's get into it. I'm about to get on this topic, man. It's been going on for some days. I'm pretty much a late bloomer to the topic. Know what I mean? The algorithm probably gonna disrespect me, because I ain't gonna lie. Since YouTube did an update on the 15th to their policy and everything, I ain't really been getting too much traction when it comes to covering other people's stories. You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on. But for my own story, it go dummy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure it's not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out how everything working now, you know what I'm saying? Because YouTube does this type of stuff every now and then anyway. So it is what it is, you know what I mean? We gotta keep it going though, you feel me? So Wack100, Adam22, they've been having issues over the fact that Adam22 bought this guy by the name of Stan G from out of Memphis, you know what I mean, who was originally a Clubhouse personality, you know what I mean? He bought him on there, interview. He brought up R&B, which is Wack100's current girl. Well, he was saying his wife, but I ain't never heard him and Kim, which is his wife, which is really his wife. I never heard him getting a divorce or anything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's like a legal marriage or it's like a hood marriage. You know how we in the hood call wifey and all of that. But either way, he was talking about him, right? Boom. I mean, Stan G was talking about her and alluding to the fact they used to be talking. Alright, so I don't have that clip because apparently Adam22 done bent for Wack and decided to edit whatever Stan G was saying about R&B out. But I got these other 3 clips, right? And basically these 3 clips just going to show the build up, you know what I'm saying? So the first clip is going to be Adam22, alright? And who is Adam22, Lush, Ant, Munchie, and like 2 other people. I don't remember the chick name, and I don't even know who the other dude that was in there. I don't even know who the hell he is, you know what I'm saying? But they in there, you know what I mean? They talking about the situation and everything, you know, people having things to say. It's mostly Munchie saying most of the stuff, talking back and forth with Adam and everything, boom, boom, boom. And then next thing you know, Wack100 calls in. So, like I said, I got 3 clips. Alright, so this is gonna be the first clip. The next clip gonna be Adam22 and Wack100's face to face, and the last clip gonna be Wack100 actually coming at Jefe. So this first clip, we're gonna go ahead and run this, and after this clip, we're gonna get back to this.
What was the main purpose on bringing Stan G on, knowing that Mr. 100's been
Number 1, I am an op lover. Number 2, I have whoever on the podcast that I want to have on the podcast. And number 3, he has an amazing personality, super deep knowledge of Memphis and down south rap politics. He was putting me on to all kinds of shit that I didn't know about. Like, he is out there doing the homework when it comes to who gets along with who down south with all these big name rappers and shit that we don't really know who's beefing with who. And like, he was telling me crazy shit. I think he got a great personality. I didn't even know that he had beef with Wack when I brought him on, and then Wack started tweaking a little bit. But I mean, his whole thing, because he was talking, they'll see it on the podcast, but I guess he used to talk to R&B.
Oh.
Which he did not in any way say that they spent time together, but he said they used to talk.
Well, Wack, he met the love of his life on Clubhouse. I thought millionaires would meet him in like one of these rooms or Galleria Mall out there.
He's not a regular millionaire.
Thousandaire, right?
I don't know, but I'm just saying he ain't like.
Well, why meeting females on 21 Savage or nobody meeting no on Clubhouse and wifing them, right?
That's that C-class celebrity shit, man.
2025, I feel like that's not that crazy. I feel like
I f***ed a girl off Clubhouse before, bro, and that's it.
Okay, if you spent anywhere near as much of your life on Clubhouse as Wack does, would it be surprising?
I spent a lot of time in my hood, but I'm not wifing no homegirls.
You could though.
No,
you might have.
I done f***ed a few, but that's gonna be it. It's recreation.
So where are you allowed to find a love of your life from?
Well, me, I don't with females that gangbang.
Well, R&B don't gangbang.
No. I'm talking about him. If you taking these flights to out the country, you closing $200 million diaper deals, and you can then touch every state on the map. Why are you finding your bitch on Clubhouse?
Because you trying
Crazy how society be enslaving people's mind, man.
God damn it! I knew this was gonna happen.
About what?
What's up?
About
All
what?
this about where meeting love at, about nigga can't be in the
Hold on,
club
hold on.
at a
We got-
certain age,
yeah,
all
we-
that shit. Do what you want to do. You grown.
What are you talking about?
That dude ain't never talked to my woman. If he did, I wouldn't have nothing to say about it. But don't be disrespecting like that. That ain't cool, bro. I don't do that with your wife.
What did I say? All I said was that he said he used to talk to her.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's like a motherfucker coming up there making up lies about your wife, right?
Well, obviously it would be like that since it's exactly the same thing. But I'm just saying that I was just repeating what he said on the podcast.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he's making up lies. If it was real, I ain't got nothing to say. Everybody got their past, but that's my point right there, right? Is a motherfucker come to a platform that I work at and just start lying. If it was real, I ain't got nothing to say. On par.
But why would I not believe him when he says that?
Hey, yo, you know what? R&B. I'm gonna let him tell you. This nigga.
Oh,
You're talking about y'all used to talk like Adam. It ain't the truth, bro. If it was the truth, I wouldn't have nothing to say, bro.
Well, if that's true, then for sure we need to politic that. But that's just what he said.
I'm not going to politic if something going to happen. I'm telling you as a man, it's not true, bro. If it was true, I wouldn't have nothing to say, bro. But it's not cool, bro. I respect your wife, bro. Respect my
This doesn't have anything to do with mine. But I'm just saying, if he came on the podcast and he said that.
Making up about yours, saying
But I'm not making up anything about her. I'm just repeating what I was told, which I didn't have any reason to not believe.
Nigga really like playing the game like Stan, you and Stan G used to talk. And this nigga really playing that game like it's cool, bro.
Yeah, that's not.
It's not cool, bro. The dead homies. That's not cool, bro. That's not okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's what he told me. I was just saying what he told me. If it's not true, then for sure that's f***ed up.
You not understanding what I'm saying, bro?
So you think he's just lying about it to get under your skin?
I know he lying, bro. We made him on Clubhouse.
Yeah,
we made his character.
That's what he said.
This nigga's a bum. Like, bro, we got videos. This nigga, his drawers cracked out.
What?
He's a bum. He's homeless.
Send the video.
We know every bitch he fuck with 300 pounders.
We need to see. We need that video then.
You can go find this nigga on Jerry Springer with 9 kids he ain't paying for. That's him. You to be up really breathing life into that, it just ain't cool on some man shit.
Well, no. Now, if you're saying that he's lying, then I'm like, okay, well, then we got to address that. But why would you think that I would just assume that it was a lie? I don't know.
Hey, you know what, bro? I'll holler at you, bro. I'll holler at you, homie.
Okay.
All right, so Wack called in. You know what I'm saying? He ended up getting on Adam and everything, you know what I mean? Basically saying that whatever Stan G was saying wasn't true. Whatever he was alluding to wasn't true. So Adam22 already made it known, like, you know, I'm a op lover, blase blah, you know what I'm saying? Which he probably said jokingly, but he really, like, it is some truth to that. Like, he don't mind sitting down with your ops. Y'all know that's what he be doing. All right. So he was basically saying that, and you know, he don't really feel like he said anything crazy. Hard self. I mean, he don't feel like he really said anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Stan G, Adam22 don't feel like he said nothing too wild. So, I mean, that's where he stands at with it. Now, during that video, you know, it's conversation on the fact that that Wack met R&B on Clubhouse. Now, oh, and speaking of that too, let me say, let me get a rest in peace and a salute to Pitbull, man. That's Wack's. I don't know if it's his bodyguard, but I know he's like bodyguard Wack's daughter, and he bodyguarded other people, but he passed away a couple days ago in a motorcycle accident. And the reason why I'm really speaking on that is because not to distract from this, but the fact that when I was trying to link up with Wack, it was like a year or so ago. You know what I'm saying? I was actually speaking to Pitbull. I still got the DM, me and Pitbull going back and forth. And I mean, me sending him whatever. And I don't know if he ever got a chance to reach the Wack, or Wack saw it. And you know, I ain't had no motion going on. I was just shooting his shot. I'm the type of person, the worst you could tell me is no. You know what I mean? I'm going in already expecting you probably gonna say no, but I ain't gonna stop me from trying. You feel me? So that was that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Nigga don't owe me nothing, but the fact that he was rocking with me and enough we going back and forth, he didn't leave me on red. You know what I mean? Because he could have left me on red. That's what a lot of dudes be doing to people these days. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. And he was bringing me up on stage and Clubhouse. It just wasn't ever the right time for me to holler at Wack, even though me and Wack was on stage together. But it'd be certain topics going on. I never knew how to like really jump in it. So I definitely gotta give a rest in peace to him. So anyway, now let's get to the next clip, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to go too long in between these clips. I was gonna say more, but I could wait for some of this until the ending, right? So the next clip is gonna be the face-to-face on the Adam and Wack show, and it's a portion of it. The whole interview is almost 2 hours long, so go check it out. You can check it out. You know what I'm saying? This is like a 4-minute portion, son, around that. So it's not that much of it, but it's enough for y'all to get the vibes and get to see how Wack100 is really getting emotional and reacting to this situation. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and run this clip, and after this clip, we're gonna get back to this.
At the end of the day, you know, I gotta keep it real. I thought about it.
I think Stan G got a lot of personality. I think he's a smash hit as a host. I could see him being a whole thing.
Okay.
But okay. So do you want me to show you the clips of him? Because I think that's a good compromise. I showed you the clips of him talking about her on this podcast, and you are able to debunk them and state your opinion in real time.
I'm not gonna do. Listen, you're a white boy that think you in control.
I'm trying to offer you an option, since you clearly want me to remove those clips from his interview.
You're a white dude that think you in control, and I'm a strong believer to every action is a reaction, right? You do it how you want to do it. We all men. Now, you know, if it's sometimes it's a reality check, because what comes around goes around. Now, I done been in the seat several times. I just don't say nothing to you. I do what I'm supposed to do as a brother, because I know how you feel about certain things. And it's real shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it was one dude a couple weeks ago that was upset, and I had to kind of talk him down. I believe he called you too, right? And I said, bro, you took that wrong. Bro didn't mean that like that. He just, you know, yo, presentation, you know what I mean? When he said what he said, he didn't mean that like that. What's going on right there, that can't happen, bro. Let that be, right? And I'm gonna leave that like that, right? And I'll show you, I'll show you, right? But it's obvious, it's cool. Sometimes it's just it's an eye opener. Me, I thought you would have had more respect for her than letting the nigga run a fake narrative.
What have I done that is disrespectful towards her?
I mean, you know, anytime you let a motherfucker come on a motherfucker platform and run a fake, if it's real, it's real, homie. The truth can never be considered disrespect.
What is the fake part, though?
If it's real, it's real. But
he didn't say that they ever hung out.
He ain't never seen her in his life.
He didn't say that they ever hung out with each other.
Hey, let me ask you something.
He didn't
bro.
say that.
Hey, let me ask you something.
All he said was that they used to speak online.
Let me ask
which
you
really
something.
Clubhouse is all people speaking.
Watch this. That's what I'm saying. You ain't catching it, right? You came to my room, right? Like 500 people in there, right?
Okay.
All them people was asking you questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can all say, I talked to Adam.
Right.
Right? Yeah, I talked to Adam, right? But you know you were just answering random motherfucking questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know these motherfuckers. It wasn't nothing like, but when a motherfucker come like that and say like that, he know what he's attempted to insinuate.
Because he did say that they used to speak in some private rooms as well.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, and at the end of the day, dude is the bum of the app. He's on Jerry Springer because he's got 9 kids he don't take care of. We got nigga goes to jail and calls my phone to help him bail him out. I'm like, bro, I don't even with you. I got all these calls.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga told me I'll sweep the floors, bro, if you help me get out.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So at the end of the day, my whole disposition is, to you, everything is content. To me, everything is content, but some shit, once I know what it is, it won't be content at my table. If you about me, it's like really was kind of a disappointment to her because she like, damn, I thought me and Adam was cool, but
Okay,
cool.
but again, you just went on like a really long speech that didn't answer the question, which is, what did I do, or what do you think that I did that was disrespectful to her?
You ain't did nothing.
Well, then that negates everything that you just said.
No, you ain't did nothing. But what I'm saying is, as a street nigga, if you don't do nothing, I ain't did nothing. Ain't nobody doing nothing. We just leave it right there.
Okay, so we don't have to watch it, but I'll read you the timestamps. Okay, at the 10-minute mark in the interview.
This was crazy, right? This was crazy. Like, you already know, right? I ain't with it. You disrespecting my woman. You told me, bro.
You just said that I didn't disrespect
You told me, bro, listen.
I just want you to be rational and give me a real answer because I'm not going to be rational. Why do you keep talking? I have to figure out.
I'm not going to be rational,
I have to figure out a way in which I can put this content out that is not going to upset you, right?
Bro,
why are you getting all heated and shit? What is this?
I'm not with it, homie. Respect that. I'm telling you, I'm not with it, bro. It's a disrespect.
But what is the disrespect? Why can't you answer this question like a grown-up?
Come on in and lie on my woman.
What was the lie?
Whatever he said.
Everything. You know, without me telling you what he said, that it's a lie.
She don't fuck with the dude. Nobody does.
But he didn't say that he
Period.
He didn't say he hung out with her.
Let's move on, dog. When I don't do right.
Realize? All right, boom. So there you go. Y'all saw it and or heard it. You know what I mean? And you know, Wack got very emotional about the situation. You know what I'm saying? All that. And you know, Adam was trying to get him to basically like watch it, you know what I mean? Like so he could see what it said, but Wack wasn't trying to hear none of that, you know what I mean? Wack wasn't trying to hear none of that and everything. He just wasn't feeling it, right? So that was that clip. All right, I'm gonna do a little deeper reaction after all these clips. So the next clip is gonna be Aunt Jefe basically saying how he woke up, or I don't even know if you said he woke up, but basically like he ended up jumping on his phone when he got on his phone and there was a bunch of bull crap going on and Wack done hit him up, all types of shit, and they ended up speaking and all this and that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run this clip, and after this clip, we're gonna get back to this.
Go through one of these messages is from Wack100. So I see this message, dude talking crazy, spicy in this message. So, you know, I'm not with all like the lip locking and tongue battling. So, you know, I tell dude, hey, look, bro, I don't know what transpired or you and Haddon took within this last 24 hours, bro, but do as you may, as I would do as I will. No, I don't care about you going to any exposure content, going to any federal building, state building, you know what I'm saying? Go grab my PSI and tell you everything I've been locked up for, bro. I don't play them games. I don't have nothing concealed that you can pull up, so play any game you want to play. You know what I'm saying? I tell them this verbatimly. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what type of weird, like, BS you on, like, but I'm starting to see in this African-American community that these people are bipolar. So instead of like lip locking through this text, when I first come to my senses of this text, call this dude. Hey man, oh yeah, it's like that. Hang up. I'm like, all right. So then, man, you know, I text my last little text, send my text. So then this dude get back at me and tell me that I'm foul because I allowed Adam22 to speak on his spouse, and I didn't say nothing. So I'm like, so in my mind, I'm like, man, this dude gotta be crazy, bro. I don't even know your spouse. Seen your spouse one time. We have dealings. This dude called right into the No Jumper news soon as Adam spoke his spouse's name and had a back and forth with this dude. What was I supposed to do? Slap Adam? Or furthermore, argue with Adam and be like, oh no, Adam, why he's on the phone already defending his wife's honor as he should? So as this is going on in the pod, anybody in the pod, like, it ain't got nothing to do with him. This whole conversation is some BS. Why is we talking about this? Let's get past this. So I already know how I was feeling when the pod was going on. So when this dude is calling me, is texting me about this situation and saying what he's saying, it really kind of got me like bewildered, like really like hit you with the G Willikers, mister. Like, what the hell is this nigga talking about? This shit is a Jinkies mystery. So then he tell me that, oh yeah, I just watched it. Your name came up. My name came up. So now I'm like, oh, so now you one of these niggas. You in a room with some other dudes, and a nigga tell you I said something, and now you instead of asking me. So it go from that to this nigga telling me that, oh, Flacco just dropped the segment, and I seen it in the segment. So I wasn't gonna trouble myself with this shit, but this shit is like, I just can't understand the content and the characteristics that a lot of these niggas been coming out with over social media in these last weeks, and niggas getting mad over weird shit.
All right, so there all the clips go. Now I'm gonna say this. Yeah, it's my time to react. I'm gonna say this. First, for the first clip, the fact that, you know, they're saying Wack Meta on Clubhouse, he cuffing chicks off Clubhouse, blah blah blah. I don't believe there's like a boundary, you know, where you could meet somebody at. Like, I don't think there's no limitations. You know what I'm saying? Let me say, there's no limitations where you could meet somebody. People find love in the strangest places, right? So I'm not going to knock them for cuffing somebody off of Clubhouse. And because I used to be on Clubhouse, I was on Clubhouse. I ain't last that long on the actual app. I probably was on there. I don't think I even was on the app for a year. I don't even think I made it that long, because I'm naturally not even that type of person. I really jumped on only because Wack seemed like the type that out of all these celebrities and personalities, he seemed more accessible, you know what I mean? And he was, you know, looking people out. So that's what I was trying to rock with. At the end of the day, I said this before in the past, just because I don't agree with everything you do don't mean I have like a dislike for you, and I for sure I mean I have a hate for you, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't agree with certain things bro do, but I be a lying ass dude if I sit up here and be like, yo, I ain't never try to reach out to him or nothing like that. But I don't mean I rock with everything you do. My homies, I treat them the same way. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just recording myself talking about whoever on this video, but I'm like, this in real life. If you do some BS, I don't care, you my right hand man, I'ma say, nigga, you did some BS, straight up. So that's what my thing is with Wack. You know, he be having some BS moments, you know what I'm saying? So the fact, like I said, him, me, and R&B on Clubhouse, they already was rocking with each other, talking and stuff like that. I mean, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know from her angle, from her side, if she had like an angle for this. You know what I mean? She could have, she could not have. Me personally, I wouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying? Only because, and once again, I'm from the outside looking in, because I don't know how deep the conversations probably got when they wasn't on Clubhouse. But for me being on Clubhouse, the type of females that be on there and the way they be talking and stuff like that, it's like, nah, I'm good. It's a lot of opportunists on there. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Next, the fact that he was that emotional, you know what I'm saying, with Wack, with Adam22. I wasn't expecting, bro, because I thought he was like acting like he was mad at first. I was thinking this was just like one of their content plays, for real. Because in my head, I'm like, damn, this dude be shooting shots at everybody. I done heard this dude tell dudes F they mother, they kids. I done heard him disrespect people. You know what I'm saying? Like, he be on Clubhouse going back and forth. Sometimes whatever they going back and forth don't even be that serious, and he just don't like what a person saying. He'd go off the hinges and disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Then he disrespect regular celebrity. You know, he's saying this about this person, this about that person. So, you know, I would think that because somebody that always doing something that's content, you know what I mean, for the content worthy, that he wouldn't even have been like really tripping, but he was really tripping on Adam. You know what I'm saying? Like when they got face to face, he was really tripping. He was mad about that shit. You know what I mean? I don't think that was just content. You feel me? But it's like this, right? Y'all already know how Adam22. I don't know why these dudes keep acting like they don't know how Adam22 is. You know what I'm saying? Dudes keep thinking like their relationship with this man is going to register to him the same way it registered to y'all. Not to mention, all of you niggas who've been catching feelings met Adam22 when he was already a grown ass man. And I'm saying that to say that y'all even don't have no real time out of the time he been living on Earth. He only really like known a lot of y'all for a small portion of his life. He was already the way he was by the time he met y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? He was a overly grown man. So you can't expect somebody to change their ways if they've been a certain way for X amount of years. All right. I don't know why dudes keep acting surprised. Dudes trying to change his mind. They want to sit down and have these talks. I promise. And if this ever came across Adam22 homie, I'd definitely go on no jumper. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind trying out doing the whole host thing. And of course, I'd be still doing my own thing too. So I never would sign one of them contracts that say I can't do my own channel, my own content. That would be the straw that broke the camel back, saying that to me. Like, oh, crack, I'm out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You're wild. You feel me? So I would for sure do that, but you think I would be one of them niggas up there expecting Adam to keep it what we call keep it real? Hell no. I know from the rip it's content. You know what I'm saying? It's to the point that nobody on no jumper, even though the dude that might not even be so messy, like an ant. You know what I mean? Like an ant Jefe, for an example. I wouldn't tell them niggas nothing that I don't want the world knowing. You know what I'm saying? Just only because of the environment that they're in. You know what I mean? They're gonna get mad at me one day and decide to let some info go, you know what I'm saying, and try to go viral or get some content off of me. You know what I mean? So that's the thing that kind of tripped me about this whole situation, that Wack really taking it that person when it was, I thought content was content, and Adam ain't the one that said it. Stan G said whatever he said, you feel me? So that's how I feel about that. Now with Jefe, I don't know why he came at Ant. I'm lost as hell about that situation. You know what I'm saying? Ant literally had nothing to do with this shit at all. You know what I mean? He tried to basically call him fake and all that, like, you know what I mean, because he allowed Adam22 to be talking when he was talking, which was referencing that first clip I played for y'all. So him coming at Ant stems from that first clip, because Ant was sitting there while Adam was saying whatever he was saying and all that. Then Wack called in, so that's why I was like, yo, first of all, Ant don't have to take up for your wife, nigga. He don't know her or your girl, whatever she is. You don't know her. You don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why he felt like Ant should have had to do that. Like, hey, I don't know. But one thing I'm gonna say is, when you dealing with somebody like a Wack or Adam22, know what I mean? Anybody that's content. When you hear somebody say that term so much, we got content. Know what I mean? All that, when you hear dudes use the word content so many times, you already know what they're based off of. Content. And I go for Wack too. He's not as content controlled as Adam22 could. But Adam22, everything is content. I believe everything and everybody is content except for his daughter. You know what I mean? Everybody, his wife, content, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said in past videos, like, be honest, like, I don't think Adam22 really truly love anybody besides his daughter. You know what I mean? Outside of that, everybody is business. His wife, everybody is business to that nigga. And that's cool. That's what he is. Y'all know what y'all getting when y'all rocking with Adam. You know what I mean? So, all this extra shit that Wack got going on with him and really getting in his emotions and feeling some type of way, you know what I mean, and allowing the world to see that, when the world know you talk some of the most shit about everybody, you know what I'm saying, about anybody that any little thing come up on, you know what I'm saying, you're on them. Now, for the one that says something to Wack first and he get on them, hey, you can't dictate nobody's reaction, right? But if you should have nobody even say nothing to him, like the Nipsey Hussle situation. Nipsey ain't say nothing to you, but you done expose what he allegedly did and all that on multiple occasions. You know what I'm saying? And Nipsey been passed away before you said that, so you can't say Nipsey the reason why you said that. So Nipsey cashing a stray, which his family cashing a stray. So that's just a example of what I'm saying. So I don't understand, like, where this all coming from. Know what I mean? So with that being said, you know what I mean, we're gonna have to just sit and see how this relationship go, because it could be a little awkward after these type of things happen, right? And my thing is too, if it was that deep, I just would have popped on him. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I'm not the type that like I don't do well arguing, going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I had a nigga do some whole shit years ago. Me and a nigga arguing, and nigga snuck me, like, snuck a nigga. We arguing about some shit that ain't wasn't worth sneaking a nigga for. You know what I mean? It wasn't like no knockout or shit like that. You feel me? And that nigga dead as fuck now. But I'm just saying, not saying I had anything to do with it. You feel me? Chill. You know what I'm talking about? But you know, shit be happening to niggas. You know what I'm saying? But ever since then, that happened when I was a teenager too. I don't go back and forth with no niggas. It's either I'ma let it go. Like, if it's serious, I ain't talking about for the sake of content. We know we playing, we joking around or some shit. But if it's dead ass serious, I'm not going to sit there and put myself in a situation to debate with a nigga, none of that, about something I feel violated on. It's either I'm not going to be around you, period, and I'm going to be around you. I'm around you because I plan on doing something. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, though. Not saying you got to go to no weapons. It's put hands on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But that ain't happen, and I understand professional situation. It is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, this is really kind of like some hypocritical activity, if you ask me, because, you know, Wack do the same shit. I guess he is suspected different because him and Adam is business partners, but nigga, the business you partner up with him to begin with is a content-based business. So I don't understand where the whole issue with the content is coming from. It is what it is, though, you know what I'm saying? But I had to cover this joint. Nah, I mean, we're gonna see how I do, see me how you view, and all that. Nah, I mean, and if y'all do, you already know, man. It's 18 Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavvy's world. Salute to all the servers for pulling up, man. Hit that like if you like the joint. You know what I'm saying? You know the Surfer Nation situation. You gotta like it. Hit the comment section, the basement down there. Say something. Speak your mind. Just don't be a creep when you speak, man. Hit that sub. Holla at the blood. Join the Surfer Nation. We always waiting. And of course, hit that notification bells. When I drop something, it's going to yell. But hold up. You know what, last but not least, always look both ways before you cross that street, cause you might get hit.
Wavvy. But if the boy tall slick, I'ma blaze some.